Many smallholder farmers remain in inadequate living conditions and are locked in an almost perpetual cycle of debt. Utilizing a theoretical sample approach, an emerging study by a faculty member from the Salle University Ramon V del Rosario College of Business may hold the key in understanding smallholder farmer upliftment and providing support for our local producers. Providing 90% of the world's rice food supply, smallholder farmers are a basic and critical part of our civilization's sustenance. The aggregated farms of the world's smallholders form only 12% of the world's total farmland, but the food produced in Asia and sub-Saharan Africa accounts for an estimated 80% of the world's food production and 90% of the world's rice food supply.
Technically, when you say smallholder farmers, this would be farmers working on plots of land, which would be 3 hectares and below. But in the Philippines, majority of the farmers are working on less than a hectare of land, which is actually not enough for farmers to support their livelihood.
De Ocampo recently conducted a series of studies focusing on Filipino smallholders' resilience against socio-economic and environmental-related challenges. The study gathered first-hand experiences of the Philippines' local smallholder rice farmers to help identify possible upliftment models for more sustainable solutions. Her research collected data from selected rice farming communities in the provinces of Quezon, Iloilo, Laguna, and Pangasinan.
My case study is about the smallholder farmers, which is actually in line with my research interest, which is poverty alleviation. So how did it all start? From Catholic social teaching, you should have a preferential love for the poor and the vulnerable. And so this is something very close to my heart.
De Ocampo's study has identified 4 farmer upliftment models that could support inclusive growth. The first 2 models center on the individual farmer's own improvement, while the other 2 require a community bayanihan approach to help improve the farmer's conditions.
When I look back at the story of Mang Tino, he was 69 years old, but he's a proud farmer. There's a lot of pride in what he does. Actually, I say this is an empowered farmer model because aside from farming, he has a poultry and a piggery. He seems to be sustainable. Because of that, he can freely make decisions about his farm. No one is controlling him. That's why it's called an empowered farmer model.
In the second model, farmer entrepreneur, smallholder farmers develop a more entrepreneurial mindset which promotes innovativeness, risk-taking behavior, and proactiveness.
I was so amazed with how so much wisdom can come from a very brief interaction with a farmer. He was very humble to say he didn't finish elementary school because his family was very poor. So actually he's landless, but farming is the only thing he knew. But with his entrepreneurial orientation, I would say, which is again innovation, proactiveness or proactivity, and the propensity to take risk, he was able to check out this opportunity to move into the vegetable business. So he put up his own money through a palawagan system. He did it all from scratch, and he actually hit a jackpot. So he was even very proud to say that there was even a time that in one selling, he was able to get 6 million pesos.
Her third upliftment model, contract farming, is a more community-driven approach through a cooperative endeavor among community members. As a cooperative, they deal with entities, whether government or non-government organizations, which assures the existence of a market. Fulfilling individual contractual obligations ensures the survival of each member and the group endeavor overall. The fourth upliftment model, the end-to-end value chain, requires the adequate attention and full support of the local government or LGU. The LGU provides the initial capitalization, assets, and staffing to assist the Farmer Association in production, research, development, and product marketing. This also provides a more business-enabling environment for the local farmers by eliminating the use of intermediaries who dictate farm gate prices. This also gives them the opportunity to sell types of crops according to the seasonal demand as coordinated by the Department of Agriculture to meet contractual obligations for produce at a reasonable price.
It is very important for the youth to still be interested in agriculture. They are the future of agriculture for the Philippines. So it has been a problem, not just in the Philippines, but in the world. It really starts with uplifting the condition of the family, especially the farmers. And if the children see that this is a viable business for them in the future and it gives them dignity.
De Ocampo believes that the emphasis on sustained farming support, entrepreneurial education, financial literacy, and contractual obligation are what our smallholder farmers need to gain a better understanding of a more resilient and sustainable way of farming.